All right, John, thanks so much. And our News Channel 6 storm team coverage continues with live reports from some of the hardest hit areas in the CSRA. Jenna Kelly standing by in Burke County. But let's first head out to Williston in Barnwell County, where Ashley Osborne has spent much of the morning. Ashley, what kind of damage are you seeing there?
Hey, Barkley. Yeah, when you head down Highway 278 from Augusta, it looks pretty normal until you get right about here just before Jaywood Road. This building was a convenience store. Now, it was abandoned at the time of this morning's tornado. As you can see, guys, now it's leveled. We talked to people who live right here in the path of this morning's tornado.
The Lord has just spared our lives, and that is the most important.
An emotional morning for families in Williston, South Carolina, the Monday after Easter.
But we'll be okay. This is material things, so you can replace things.
Gloria Yance and her family started putting those things back together as soon as the sun came up.
We've been here soon be 59 years, and we've had bad wind and maybe some awning damage, but never anything like this. Never.
All of this damage, but miraculously only one injury here in this cluster of homes on Cherry Tree Lane.
The humongous pole from my great-grandmother's house came down, and then it hit him about right there on the side of the head.
Dylan Burt's dad needs stitches, but other than that, they're okay, just shaken up.
I was really scared, and I was breathing hard, and I was not okay. But now that I've gotten out of the house, I was very, 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 very scared when I saw my grandma's house and my aunt's house, and then the trees over there, and it was really terrifying for all of us.
Mom Elizabeth describes what she did to protect them.
It was very scary. I just grabbed him up and was running to the bathtub fast as I could.
When you guys woke up this morning and saw the damage, what kind of went through your head first?
We were so lucky to be alive. So lucky to be alive. It could have been a whole lot worse.
And Miss Gloria Yance says she came out into her front yard this morning and surrounded by all of the damage, she saw a sign that lets her know an angel was watching over them this morning. And we're going to tell you what that sign was on News Channel 6 tonight at 6. Reporting live in Williston, South Carolina, Ashley Osborne, WJBF News Channel 6.
Well, Aiken County was not spared either. Areas near the Savannah River site seeing huge amounts of damage. News Channel 6's Brendan Robertson is there now with the latest.
A massive tornado ripping through New Wellington just off of Williston Road here in Aiken County. Residents picking up the pieces. The woman who owns the farm behind me had her brand new roof ripped off, 2 sheds gone. She had a 100-foot silo made of concrete and rebar. It is nowhere to be found. She was not home when the tornado came through last night, but her neighbor, Ann Thompson, was. She was on the phone with her son, Ben, when the tornado came through.
Last night, it was, we just seen the warning come on about the whole tornado, and we gone, and so I gave her a call, and she was still in bed, luckily, and she got up, and about 3 minutes after that, that's when she saw the truck, or what she thought was a truck. It's like, I hope that's a truck coming, and then next thing you know, she's like, no, I see it, and she sees the tornado coming this way, and in a matter of minutes, next thing I know, you hear the glass shattering, and I'm just telling her to get into the hallway to get somewhere safe, and luckily, she managed to get safe.
She's okay?
Yes, sir.
What did you think when you got here?
It's devastating. It is literally devastating seeing all the old trees and all just ripped down, and seeing all the old shops and the barns and all just disappeared and just flattened. You just wouldn't think about it in this area.
100-foot concrete rebar silo that you've seen every day you've been here, and now you don't even know where it is.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just like it vanished. It is truly just gone. And we see a lot of debris and all in the wood lines, but it's like, where could a 100-foot silo go?
So at least in this little section of New Wellington, no one was hurt. We'll have more coming up for you later today in Aiken County. Brendan Robertson, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And turning to Columbia County now, some homes in the Evans area hit pretty hard. News Channel 6's Devin Johnson has more.
Severe weather caused major damage in Columbia County early Monday morning. One neighbor in Deer Run tells me he's thankful for his family to be alive after a tree broke and split part of his roof.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounded like a gunshot went off. I mean, it was super loud. I mean, everybody jumped. We have dogs. They started barking. The kids were scared, you know, and then we just, you know, I pushed them back into the closet.
And the spokesperson for Columbia County tells me the other damage is just a few trees on some power lines. In Evans, Devin Johnson, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And those storms rolled through Burke County around 5 a.m. this morning. Let's go live now to News Channel 6's Jenna Kelly, who joins us off Stevens Road in Keysville. Jenna, tremendous damage behind you. What all are you seeing?
Barkley, we were here this morning. I mean, you saw how it was this morning, too. It's really night and day. It's so sunny out. And I have to say, during this pandemic, the community has really helped each other out. You see that this house behind me is totally destroyed. We're in a shelter in place, and staying home is what's most important. But this family still found a way to give back.
As a matter of fact, this family actually is not picking up the pieces to their place because they're going to help another farmer on another part of the county whose fence is down and his cows are getting out.
The high winds destroyed homes and downed power lines.
Just down the road off of Highway 80, there's several crews with the different power companies that are out to ensure that places like this is considered a priority for them. So when these lines are down, they want to ensure that they go ahead and cut the power to these locations.
The sheriff's office is even stepping in to clear down trees.
Several of our crews at the sheriff's office have been issued chainsaws from the sheriff's office, and so what happens is our guys respond to those calls for service, and we'll try to cut some of those trees out of the way.
Storms are unpredictable, and with a shelter in place issued here in Georgia, some families lost everything they had.
This isn't the only residence in Burke County that's down, but you got to think that those families that are living there, that's all they have at that point in time, because we're restricted to being at home. We're restricted to self-quarantining ourselves at home. And so now this family would have lost everything here.
Lieutenant Randall Norman says this family luckily has another place for shelter, but they will be in contact with the family in case they need anything.
Just know that we're going to all get through this. This isn't the first time that, you know, we've ever been through something like this in the United States or anywhere else around the world.
Viewers in Burke County, you guys can download the Burke County app or head to the Burke County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. There they're going to be posting where the rivers are, where they're trees, and everything you need to know in a timely manner. Reporting live in Burke County, I'm Jenna Kelly with WJBF News Channel 6.
All right, Jenna, thanks so much. Well, people in Georgia and South Carolina are not the only ones affected by deadly storms. There were at least 40 reported tornadoes in 6 southern states in the last 24 hours. News Channel 6's Mary Morrison joining us live now from her home with the latest. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Barkley, that's right. The death toll continues to climb today as crews search through debris in search of possible more victims. Right now, the severe weather has claimed at least 19 lives. ABC's TREVOR AULT has more.
Overnight waves of tornadoes ripping through the South, killing people in Mississippi, Georgia, and South Carolina.
We just got another trap call. Apparently a tree went in a house. There's supposed to be 4 kids inside the house. They can't get out.
In Upson County, Georgia, this house lifted off its foundation and dropped in the road. While in Chattanooga, Tennessee, our affiliate station WTVC's Bliss Zeckman reporting from inside her own devastated home.
It took our roof off. That tree almost went through our house, but by the grace of God, did not.
This warehouse demolished, the debris submerged in floodwaters.
My wife was scared, and I just kept telling her it's going to be okay.
Mississippi saw winds peaking as high as 205 miles per hour. And Monroe, Louisiana, one of the cities hardest hit by a tornado.
We had to rescue like 4 little infants and 2 ladies.
I heard this really loud bang, but I didn't expect this type of destruction when I came outside.
Alabama, Louisiana, and Mississippi all declaring a state of emergency. But the response was made even more complicated by the ongoing pandemic. Some leaders hesitant to use shelters because of social distancing recommendations, though Mississippi's executive director of emergency management saying,
but at the end of the day, life safety had to persist over everything else. And the greater risk of the tornado had to overcome the COVID.
Tornado watches persisted through the morning across several states. These storms left 750,000 people without power at a time when millions are being told to stay home. Trevor AULT, ABC News, New York.
And as Trevor mentioned, as those power crews work to restore electric service, they must do so very carefully because of COVID-19. Barkley?